meditation and like feeling the things that I want in life, the things that will bring me the most joy. Feeling that feeling as if I already have it, and then releasing it into the quantum field. This is what happens. It's crazy. It's crazy how meditating and like focusing on what you want can make you feel like you really have it. Like, oh, that was such a trip. Guys, when you're feeling something, your brain doesn't know if it's real or not. Okay? So we need to learn how to bring up our energy and get to that frequency where everything is possible. And when you're there, feel that feeling. Hold on to it. Imagine that is already in existence. Time doesn't even exist. The past, the future, and the present moment is all happening simultaneously, okay? Simultaneously. You know what I'm trying to say? So when I was feeling that feeling, I was letting go of the past and like telling myself, Nick, you deserve this. You deserve this. You deserve this joy. You deserve feeling this feeling of freedom. You deserve this love that is pouring inside your soul. And the more love I feel for myself, and then I had a moment where I just held my inner child because she's been so afraid. She was afraid for a really long time, and I'm like, girl, I got you. I got you, girl. When's the last time? So anytime you get triggered, anytime something's happening in your life, it's because your inner child got triggered. I feel like everything that happens to us is a reaction of our inner child being reactive. So, every time I'm going through something and I'm having, for example, in the past, I would have these conversations with specific individual, and these specific individual would trigger me. Well, now before I go and I know I'm about to have this conversation with this individual, I check in. Hey girl, I'm with ya. All right, we're going to do this together. I have this conversation. All of a sudden, I don't get triggered. And then when I leave the conversation, literally, I'm clapping to myself in my mind. Yeah, we did it, girl. We did it. Woo! So it's like when I check in with my inner child, then she doesn't get triggered. She just wants to know that, I'm there with her. It sounds crazy, but it works. Like seriously. So when I'm having a conversation with someone or I'm in a situation that I would feel uncomfortable usually, and inside my brain while I'm having this conversation, I'd be like, Nick, you're doing good. And there would be people applauding me in my brain like, yeah, you're doing good. You're not being triggered. Nick, you're doing good. And then when I would leave the conversation or whatever, and I didn't get triggered, I didn't say something, I was like, oh, why did you say that? Like, why can't you just shut your mouth up, Nick? Like, why do you always have to share your opinion? Sometimes people they're just blabbing whatever they're blabbing. That's what they believe in. That's how they feel. I don't need to always share my opinion, and I don't always need to try to fix things. So, but that's my childhood trauma, we're all living in our own childhood trauma here, trying to navigate through life. And then, so when I leave and I was I just listened, I didn't take anything personally. I'm like, yeah. I'm really learning a lot about our inner child and how it connects to absolutely everything. So I feel like that was a step for me to my great awakening, is fixing my inner stuff. Duh. I mean, the inner child. We cannot abandon our inner child. We all have one. So I just want to inspire you to look within to your inner child. And I want you to legit hug her or him. Hug them. Tell them that they're not alone, that they are worthy, because you guys are doing this together now, and that you love them, and that you're never really alone. Because that's been something that I've been afraid of, and I feel like that's always been a fear of mine, is feeling alone. I felt alone for a big time of my life. I just felt misunderstood. I didn't feel worthy. And when you feel misunderstood, when you feel alone, when you don't feel worthy, and these are thoughts that you have, your brain is now going to go look in the world for evidence to prove that you are right, correct, and Nick, nobody loves you. You're a loser. You're stupid. You're not even good at school. You're practically failing everything. Girls don't like you. There's always chaos in your life. You are the problem, Nick. You are the problem. So then it's like, finds evidence, and then it goes in my brain and becomes a core belief, and then most of my life I thought I was a bad person. Because every day of my life, my teachers would tell me, you're being a bad kid, you're being a bad student. I'd go home, you're being a bad kid, you're being a bad kid. So I've been told that over and over, and eventually you're going to start believing it. And then I had a thought that came in my mind. It wasn't mine. And it was a moment where I was about to take my life. And the thought said, you're not going to do this. You're not doing this. You're meant for greatness. You're not doing this. I have a plan for you. And I was like, what a trip. Because I've only had negative thoughts in my brain. We have 60,000 thoughts per day, and on average, 80% of them are negative, and they're being replayed over and over and over again. No God for going crazy, guys. And then the world around us is telling you that you're not worthy, that you're not good enough, that you should be doing this and you should be doing that, and you're comparing yourself to everybody, and you're like, oh my gosh, this world, I just never really connected to this world. I'm not like a book smart person. I just like, how am I going to be successful? And if I'm not successful, how is anybody really going to love me? And I felt not really loved in my own family, and I was just like, how is anybody going to love me when my own family doesn't really love me? So all of this stuff became a core belief. But then everything got shifted when I had that thought pop into my brain when I was like about to face something crazy and something beautiful. And I was like, whoa, what was that? Is there another way to live this world? Is there a part of the world that I don't know and I don't understand where things can like talk to me? What? I've been dreaming about this. Yes, Nick. Yes. We're all born with guides. There's angels. There's like unlimited amount of things out there. Like if you think all you see is all you get, like wake up, man, because there's so much more that we could tap into. Why does society tell us we're only using 10% of our brain? We can use 100% of our brain. And one day I believe that humans will. And that I believe that there is a massive great awakening happening, and that we can tap into some crazy, intense, awesome frequencies right now where you can heal yourself like that. Never done before, because we were just so low frequency before. You can literally tap into any type of existence that you want. So if you want to bring anything into existence, you just have to believe it and think about it, but you have to meditate on it. So that's what I've been doing. And like, I told you guys I was feeling blah yesterday and the day before, but I haven't been doing my meditation. It's like, when you start therapy and you're feeling good and you're like, I'm feeling good, I'm not going to go to therapy. It's like, why do you think you're feeling good? Because you're doing therapy. And if you've never done therapy, I would really recommend it. It's so good to talk about your feelings. And me, because I feel so much, I need to talk about my feelings. And, well, you guys, this is like you're inside my brain, And I just know that people need to hear this. And everyone's just so hard on themselves. And think, what do I have to give? So much. You have gifts inside of you. You have so many gifts inside of you. And your goal in life is to unleash them and to discover. Your whole goal in life is to discover your gifts. If you are watching this, you are so incredible. You have so many gifts and so much skills and so much wisdom just inside of you that you could just unleash and just make this world a better place. And a lot of you guys are already doing that. But a lot of you guys don't actually believe how powerful you are. You are made of love, created for love, and you're part of this whole plan. You are so special, and we just need to quiet our mind and feel those vibrations. Bring up our vibration. So if you want this type of vibration, frequency, you need to get there. You need to feel that. Your brain doesn't know what's real or not real. So when you feel that feeling, oh my gosh, that feeling, you just feel it, Vibration, frequency, you need to get there. You need to feel that. Your brain doesn't know what's real or not real. So when you feel that feeling, oh my gosh, Oh my gosh, that feeling, you just feel it, you know? You're actually creating it. You're actually creating it in your life. It's crazy, eh? It's a magical world, guys. It's a magical world. And the more of us that can tune into that, the more we shift the world. We don't need everybody to do it. We just need a small percentage of people to do it, and it will shift like a tsunami of love. We need to love ourselves. We need to respect ourselves. We need to take care of ourselves first, because you are your own temple, you know, and the Creator created us out of love, and it's our job to love ourselves, and then we can love other people. Anyway, I will share some meditations if you guys want to check them out. It's Joe Dispenza. He's pretty awesome stuff, and it's been really helping me. And today was just a reminder, like Anek, even if you don't have time to do the 45-minute meditation, do at least the 15-minute. By the way, I believe in you. I believe in your power. I believe in your gifts. And I pray and hope that you can just like still your mind and give yourself some space to like look within and do some meditations and journal and do whatever your mind body is telling you. But you need to go into that quietness. Your body can heal itself. We are magical beings. And I just hope and that you get inspired to be on this self-discovery with me as we discover who we are, which is like the best discovery ever. We are so mysterious, and it's just such a fun adventure. And I'd love for you to be on this adventure with me, and I'd love to hear about your adventures. And I love when people share my videos. I love being tagged. I love the love, man. I love the love. So feel free to send it over. Feel free to share my stuff. And I know if you're on Instagram, you can't really tag me. You can like take a screenshot of my profile and just tell people to go follow me. I love you guys so much. Amazing, incredible things are on their way, which means the opposite is also coming. But I'm not going to live in that existence. I'm going to live over here. And I'm literally just focusing over here because there's so many levels of existence, and I'm going to tap into this one. I'm no longer going to live over here. And I'm going to try and not even pay attention to this part because I'm just, whatever you focus on grows. And I've known this, right? But you guys have seen me on my journey. You know, I've been angry and I was mad, you know? If you're awake, you should be mad. And it's part of our evolution. It's totally okay. It's totally okay. It happened and it was meant to happen. And now we're moving. I'm also trying to go online with no filter. Those freaking filters are going to ruin our children, you know what I mean? So there's zero filter. I am wearing the same clothes I was wearing yesterday because why change? And, well, I cried my makeup off and I haven't washed my hair. This is what real life looks like sometimes, and I got no shame in my game, you know? No shame, guys. Don't have shame. People aren't going to like you. They're not going to like you. It's because they don't like themselves. It's because they don't like themselves. It has nothing to do with you. And I'm really trying to realize, trying to focus on that. Like, if I am offended or insulted in any way, that's my own stuff that I'm trying to work through. Like this morning, someone said a comment to me, and I was totally insulted. And usually I'd be like, I'm totally insulted. I want you to take that back. And I was like, I'm like, why, Anek? And I'm going to work through it. You know? Have a great day, everyone. I'm going to have a productive day. I want you to have a productive day. I want you to feel all the love and the joy. I'm blasting you with love.